I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometimes, and I wanna be the one with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building big castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. What's going on, folks? It's me, Philip, and you are in Phillips' Rhythmic Kitchen, and that means some good stuff's about to happen. I'm sorry I got such a late start, but I had to go out into the world and do some things, and then I came back right away. And since I had to go out, I decided I was going to go ahead and do a treatment, and I learned this treatment from a brother on the internet. I think you all saw me do it, and it involves lemon and garlic and onion and some water. The water's on the back, and I'm about to cut the lemon up. But what I want to talk to you about real fast, I'm going to turn this off because I really want to talk to you about something. Something happened to me the other evening. I had to go to my business and check on the alarm system, and it's right up the street from where I live. So I just walked over there and walked back. But here's what happened on the way back. On the way back, I see these young men. I don't know if they're young men. I shouldn't say. I don't know what their ethnic. I don't know what color they was. I don't know if they were boy or girl or what. But they were on bicycles, and they were in full hoodies and face coverings, and they had flashlights, and they were going up and down the street, or they were coming towards me. And the flashlight was flashing around. I'm like, okay, well, what the heck are they doing? Well, as soon as the first person saw me, he kind of pulled up, and he began making circle loops in the street on his bicycle. And then I looked down the street, and I saw another person. So I went, oh, so he's got a partner. So I went ahead and went on about my business. I said, I'm gonna make sure when I get to the house, I'm gonna make a phone call, let 50 know these folks are in my neighborhood, rolling around on bicycles looking nefarious. Why they follow me? I made a right, they made a right. I made a left, they made a left. I got about almost to my house, and I was like, you're not following me to my house. You're not following me to my house, and I have this new little thing I want to try anyway, so let me go ahead and wait on your little happy behinds and find out what it is you're trying to do. Well, they pulled up a little bit, and then I thought to myself, you out here in these streets, you don't know what these people got, and all you got that little thing you playing with, so take your behind in the house. So I let my little ego calm down, because, you know, where I come from, you don't let people come, look here, you don't let nobody come to your house. You don't let nobody follow you home, you know what I'm saying? They can fight you all out in the streets, but you can't come to my house. That's when things change. So here's the purpose of tonight's little message. I'm not saying be fearful, but I'm saying we have to be aware that we are in some different times, and that there are some individuals out there who are, like lions and tigers and bears, and they're seeking to damage you in any way they possibly can. And I got my ass up on my shoulders, and I mean just what I said, and I wanted to confront them, but that would have been stupid. I'm saying that would have been stupid because I got two assailants in the middle of the night. I don't know who the heck they are. We got to be careful, man. We got to be careful. Which leads me to my other point. Now, this may be crazy, and I don't know if this is going to work, and I would like you all to tell me why it may or may not work. But why can't we just do a simple financial freeze for the country? Meaning, why don't we give everybody like 5 months of nothing? You don't have to do nothing until this pandemic stops doing what it's doing. You don't have to pay anything. You have to do anything. I mean, everybody freezes in place. Monies are still being paid to those individuals who are working, but for those individuals who are not working, you get a freeze. It's like the country just takes a freeze financially, and we stop for a second. And it can be done because the banks hold most of the paper, hold all the paper on the houses, and the government is federally covering all their money. So if the government says we're going to give everybody a break, we're going to stop. Now, I understand the stimulus package of $1,200. That's only going to last for a hot minute. Let's just be real about that. But this process, this thought process, might last a whole lot longer. So you do a financial freeze for the country. Everybody takes a pause. Nobody can report to credit. Nobody can burn anybody down. Nobody can cause anybody any problems. Everybody just takes a pause, and we wait for about 5 months, and then we start the country back up. And then in that interim of starting again, you get 30 days before your first bill is due. Now I know that sounds real jacked up because in a society like we're living in, money is the big deal. But I'm going to say something to you. I'm so sick and tired of that bullshit. I understand that money is necessary. It's really important. But I think the very nature of what we're doing and what's going on in this world is a direct result of what I believe is the root of all evil. Man's love of money. Man loved money so damn much. The very president that we deal with is a liar and a thief. I said it because it's true. I'm not saying I hate Donald Trump. I actually love the president of my country. I don't care for the man who's in the office, but I'm very respectful of my country. I just think it's pretty jacked up. This guy is showing you what a financially focused individual, just simply concerning about that dollar bill, what kind of individual they're going to be. He's even gone so far as to square off against governors because you don't talk to them nice. And this is what I don't get, why no one has put this 2 and 2 together. He is directing various institutions to purchase up all of these respirators over the states that had contracts with him. But here's the deal. Whose money is he using? Donald Trump hasn't pulled a dime out of his little piggy bank and said, let me buy all this stuff. He's using your money, my money, Detroit's money, Washington's money, Texas's money. He's using everybody's money to do what he wants, and he's acting like a complete and total ass. And meanwhile, we got Pookie and them rolling around the streets in masks and hoods seeking to devour and to steal because of this rooted money consciousness. Now, I am by no means saying that money is not necessary. And in fact, I like the stuff that it buys. I love it. I'm just saying there has to be a different way to do this thing. It has to be a little fair, a little bit clear, because this is not the way it should be done. That's all I'm saying. So, back to what I'm doing here. I put the, I just think it's jacked up, man. I put the onions in. I put the citrus in, the lemon in, and now I'm going to add some of this garlic. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn on the fire, let it start boiling, and then I'm going to put my head under it, and I'm going to inhale this for about 15 minutes, just in case I got out there in the world and picked up something to make my eye do that for real. But in the meantime, guys, I just want you to be careful. I want you to pay attention because we are really in a bad world of people. It's not a bad world. I take that back because it's a world that belongs to divine heaven. And I believe that God is really, really divine and wonderful. But mankind in his infinite wisdom, and that's about this friggin' big, if you want to pay attention to the infinite, just thinks they know everything. And thus here we are. Now we've got individuals roaming the streets willing to snatch and take because they are financially encumbered and they cannot eat. I understand. But I'm glad them little sons of so-and-so didn't catch me because I was waiting. So, having said all that, pay attention, be careful, remember that this is not going to be over anytime soon, and think about that financial freeze. And if what I'm saying doesn't make any sense, talk to me. Say something to me about why it wouldn't make any sense that the problem's going to happen. I'm not talking about the individuals who are already settled and ready for their little, their time underground, because there's individuals who have made preparations for themselves, and I salute them. I'm talking about those of us who are day-to-day, month-to-month people who are simply out here trying to make a living for ourselves, and things are being encumbered. So think about what I'm saying. Thank you very much. It doesn't want to play. There we go. So we'll see you later. My name is Philip, and this is Phillips Rhythmic Kitchen. Thank you very much. Please make sure you, if you need to, put some garlic and some citrus and some onions in a pot and turn it on. And watch out for the robbers. Pay attention to them, all right? Talk to you guys later. Peace.